Hey guys, wanted to show you on this video how we can use our graphing calculator to find the intersection of two curves or two lines on our graphing calculator. So I'm in my y equals section just by hitting that very top left button, y equals. I typed in the equations of the two lines you can see on the OneNote in the background. Y equals 5/3 x plus 2/3, that's in my y1. And y equals negative 2x plus 5/2, that's in my y2 in blue. So I've got those written in Y1 and Y2. If I hit graph in that top right-hand corner, it'll take a second, but the calculator will graph them. It looks pretty similar to my graph. So what I'm going to do is I want to find the intersection point. And there's actually a function programmed into your calculator already that will allow us to do this. So I'm going to use the second button, the second functionality of the trace button. So I hit second, and then I'm going to hit trace. And if you notice, right above trace in blue letters, it says calc. We want to get to our calculate menu. So now second trace gets me to the calculate menu, and you can see I can calculate all sorts of things, value, zero, minimum, maximum. But the one I'm really interested in for this video is number 5, that intersect. So you can either use the down arrow to go down to 5 and hit enter, or if you want to do it a little bit quicker, you can just press the number 5 and it will select that option number 5. So I'm going to hit 5. And so it knows I'm looking for the intersection. So few things popped up on the screen. You'll notice in the bottom left, it says first curve plus my X and Y coordinates. And it shows the cursor blinking on the screen, and it's on one of my lines. It doesn't know if it's a line or a curve, so it just always says curve. But you'll notice which one it is, and you can tell this by looking in the top left where it says y1 equals 5/3 x plus 2/3. What this part of the program is asking is, what two lines do you want me to find the intersection between? Because let's say we had 3 lines on the screen. Well, we can only find the intersection point of 2 lines. And so we need to specify which ones. So first curve, y1, that looks great to me. I hit enter. Second curve, you'll notice it changed to y2 at the top. And since that's the only other one I want, I'll say, yep, that one. And then it asks you to guess. It asks you to kind of navigate the cursor near where you think the intersection point is. So I'm just using my left-right arrows, and I'll say enter. And it tells me that that intersection point is at 0.5, 1.5, 1/2, 3/2. This can be really useful to find the intersection between two curves. Now, I want to demonstrate really quickly what I meant where I said, what if I had 3 lines here on the screen? So I'm going to add a third line, y3 equals, and I'm just going to make it equal -2. It'll be a constant function. I'll hit graph, and there we go. Well, if I want to find the intersection point, I can only find one intersection point at a time. So do I want the bottom left of the triangle, kind of the top of the triangle, or the bottom right of the triangle? Let's say I wanted the bottom right intersection point. I'm going to go second trace to get to the calc menu. I'm going to click 5 to select intersect. And so the bottom right of the triangle, that's the intersection I'm looking for right now. Well, I need to specify what 2 lines are intersecting to make that point. And I don't think it's y1, because y1 is this positive slope kind of uphill line, and that's not one of the 2 lines that's intersecting. So I'm going to go down and say, yeah, y2, that'll be my first curve, because that's one of the lines that intersects. Enter. And then y3, that'll be my second curve, because that's the other one that I want to use to find the intersection. So I'll hit enter. It asks me to guess. I'll kind of use the right arrow to move the cursor there, hit enter. And it says that that intersection point is at 2.25, -2. So this is just showing how we can use the intersect function on our calculators to find the intersection point between 2 lines or 2 curves.